face my foe, I lay them low, I fight them without fear. And if I should fall and walk no more, I shall not shed a tear. But war is cruel, my comrades die, and I go on alone. I will not stop to ask them why, I know I can't go home. I face my foe, I lay them low, I fight them without fear. And if I should fall and walk no more, I shall not shed a tear. My back is broke, my armor's rent, my blood is on the field. My sword is gone, my body's spent, I lie upon my shield. I faced my foe, they laid me low, but I go with a smile. The labyrinth, it calls to me, I'll wander it a while. The labyrinth, it calls to me, I'll wander it a while. My eyes are clear, my back is strong, my harness free of rot. My sword is sharp, my shield unbound, my pride will waver not. I face my foe, I lay them low, I...
Hello everyone. How are we all doing? We all good? We having fun? We having a good week so far, even though it is only Monday, I guess. We having fun. Good evening. Benji. Yeah, see, I remember things. I do remember things. Bleh, the usual. Oh, that good, huh? That good. Well, I'm hopefully going to distract people from their weeks and stuff with a look at some, hopefully not some, like, relatively if I say English, I do speak it, with some weird looking Larps from America to start off with. Thought I'd have a look around everywhere like we did last time, but there are so many in America, and there are also loads in Australia as well. Words are hard. Yeah. I'm done. I'm done already. So I thought I'd have a little. I've been having a little look around. I have picked out some. There are some that I will just go into and have a little look at, because Wow, LARP. That's, I mean, what else can you say? Hello, Mrs. Reeby. How you doing? But LARP is becoming very mainstream now, whether people like it or not. I think that is the best way to describe it. LARPers are unintentionally, they I don't think a lot of LARPers want the hobby to become mainstream. Essentially, yes, I know, I hate it so much. The beard hid all the fat, and I was happy. So yeah, LARP is on the verge of becoming very mainstream, which is good. I think it will open up everything. I think it means that people will to hide the chins. Yeah, I'm lucky. I've only got 2. So, but I think the more mainstream LARP gets, the more money that gets put into it, the more LARPs that appear, the more choice that people have. I'm doing good. Been looking at potential Bastion kit. My LARP keen is real. That's good. That's good. I need to do something for my guy as well for Bastion. Do you fancy doing a stream, Reby? Having a look at Bastion kit? Getting ideas, frothing about it? It'll make James happy, that's for sure. Because I won't invite him on. And we can just talk about his LARP rather than have him on. That would be good. But yeah, if you fancy doing that, I'd be well up for that. I'm looking forward to Bastion. Excellent. So, for those who don't know, Bastion is a post-apocalyptic... Well, I say post-apoc LARP. It's a zombie LARP set in the not-too-distant future. And James has done one event, and it was phenomenal. And to the point of where he's now just announced tickets for his second event, and they sold out in 24 hours. So, me and Mrs. Reby are lucky because we are crewing it. So, we're going to have a good time. My character is going to be insane. Literally. And I cannot wait. I'm going to have so much fun. So much fun with it. Yeah, still crew. There's still room for crew. So, it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. As always, if people have questions or anything like that, then just let me know. And I'll do what I can to answer them. So, this Friday, I've got Nick and Persephone coming on from Men His Fate to do a Q&A. There is a form. There is a form to fill out for crew. But there is also a form if you've got questions as well. So yes. Alright, so let's have a little look-see at the first LARP on the list. Hey Rich, how you doing? Just saw Hayden just sent me the picture you took of him at Comic-Con. It was that's amazing. That is a really, really good photo. Full of cold. Oh. I'm still a bit congested, but yeah, not too bad. Yes, he looks Yeah, really bloody good. Let me put a picture of it up. Image. Do, 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 do. Look at that. Look at that boy. Proper heroic. That is a really, really good picture. I would have posted my picture, but I just look fat and tired. There you go, hide the cursor. So, but no, he looks really good. That's a really, really good photo. Going to be using that one for MCM Birmingham. So, yeah, it's really, really good. Right. So, this LARP, this one is Nero LARP. Premier live action role playing organisation in North America since 1989. You become the character of your fantasies. I'm not bored. I'm just tired. Use your skill that your character has earned, as well as the skills that, much like King Arthur, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, Renaissance fairs, except you're the hero. Ooh. That goes nowhere. Download. Book download. Cool. The Wells of Tira. Oh no, it's a wall of text. It's not a wall of text. Grey hell? What? No, piss off. Okay. So there's nothing. Okay, I'm a bit. So this one's in America. Take the tour. Okay, where is Nero? Most Nero chapters rent or own a campsite that they use for events. Many weekend gatherings have between 40 to 200 Nero members in attendance. Adventure days of 20 to 60, and adventures are usually run for 6 to 10. Some require more or less, depending on the in-game situation. Okay. So different sizes for different things. When is Nero? Operates events year-round in most parts of the US and Canada. National events calendar. Oh. Is it even running? Going since 1986. It's wine o'clock. I wish, mate. Total users online 5. We look forward to seeing you soon. Look for a Nero LARP to attend. So I'm invested now. Morning, Beth. How we doing? It's okay. Okay. Oh, I think it's gone. Ooh, that's going to be a weird. thing. Yep. Okay. Okay. We've done well. So our very first one, Nero, I don't... Larp Awards. None. Photo gallery. Find a Nero chapter. Oh. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's loads. Texas. Oh, there's loads in Texas. Main office. See map. Ooh. Okay. Twenty 17, 18, and 2020. Okay. So they have just had one. Okay. So that's still going then. Some more Scandi ones. Yeah, the site's crap. So let's get rid of that. Okay. Nordic Larp. Okay. This looks like more of a blog. Facebook. Ah, their wiki. Chamber Larps, Larps by country. Larps from Denmark, Finland, Norway, or Sweden. Ooh. Summer's End is a lap about addiction and the impact it has on family and loved ones. It's designed to be played online. But okay. Screwing the Crew. Tight-knit social scene with various degrees of open relationships. Is this a sex one? is it's what it is. Hello, mate. How you doing? I'm. It's. Is it? Okay. I don't think this site's very good. I think I've done Scandi Larp. What? What? I just scrolled down, saw. Look at the. Oh, it was there. My 4 days in fake gay conversion therapy. A Nordic Larp. Just about to finish work. Nice. Nice. Alright, Soph. Ooh. Start here. Right. Because I saw one LARP that was from Poland, and it was Polish LARPers pretending. It was a LARP called Ohio, and they're pretending to be American. It sounded amazingly. So hopefully you can make my uni work more interesting by making me laugh through it. Oh, there's no comedy here. I'm doing it. Um, oh, this is... Alright. Let's just go Larps in Denmark. Oh, there we go. The Circle. A Nordic LARP about a cult. Have you ever dreamed of a world at peace? Of every single human on the planet living, not just for themselves, but for the greater good. And you belong in the Circle. Is it actually a cult? The Circle is a Nordic LARP about people and relationships in a cult, where a select group of members will have to give all they are or lose everything. That's interesting. Have a strong alibi for play, for you to be able to differentiate between you and your character. A pre-written character that will give you a strong sense of alibi for play. We encourage you all to add details to your character that you feel appropriate in order to make it your own. You will also be given questions about your character for you to decide on to create a coherent, meaningful background. Okay. That interesting. Sunfall. Post-apocalyptic settlement LARP. 9th to the 13th of July. Culture Centre Wonderland, Denmark. Be cool to be for like a midsummer one. Yeah. Sunfall 2025. Join us at Sunfall for an unforgettable live-action role-playing experience in a post-apocalyptic world where resources are scarce and survival is the name of the game. With stunning costumes, engaging storytelling, and a fully immersive game world, Sunfall will transport you to a world where mutants roam the wastelands, raiders threaten the unwary, and radiation sickness is an ever-present danger. To explore a diverse, immersive world filled with politicians, gangs, business owners, and more. Come join us and see if you can survive until tomorrow. That's interesting. I want to see what this place looks like. Cultural Centre Wonderland. Only necessary. View photos. That's the only photo. Okay, oh well, never mind. I'm sure there'll be more photos on this. Gallery. Oh yeah. These look cool. Okay. Ah, there is more. Okay, so it looks like it's in a... warehouse or something? Or a few sheds in a little compound. That but, huh? What are you talking about? Jugger junk. Caravan. It looks like it's going to be very atmospheric. I'll say that. The background looks a bit interesting. Oh, is it Nerf? I love the atmosphere of the photos, but not being able to see, but not the air. The best coffee in town. Rusty henchman. It looks interesting. That's for sure. The spill. Oh, they had me at cold beer. Ticket to Gulag. So, I mean, if they've made this sort of stuff up for themselves, then they've done a good job. And that. And I do the Rad Pack. Even though I'm pretty sure, well, Helen will know more than me, but I'm pretty sure that in Elder Futhark, they do not mean those. They do not mean those letters. But there's over 500 photos. I'm not going through them all. Oh, don't you? There's no way. Hey, there we go. No. Ooh, what's going on? Yeah, that looks like it could be quite fun. Ooh. Right. Larps in Sweden. Gimli Larp. A low fantasy international community based LARP. Happening deep in Swedish nature. Established in 2016, it's run by a group of passionate LARP designers and players, developing its lore, rules, and mechanics year after year. Experience LARPing at its best, whether you're a beginner or an experienced player. This could be quite fun. Become a part of the Gimli community. Ooh. Okay. That's very high guard, isn't it? Some of it is a little bit questionable, I could say. I will say. Seven hectares of game area. 20 artifacts. 3 hit points. 230 players from across Europe. 4 in-game towers. Ah, this is cool. Apart from that problematic bit. Read more about the rules here. Be registered through blah blah blah. Accept and obey the code of conduct. Paid the fees. Basic rules. Law. Fight. Magic. So look at the... Oh. Law quiz. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dang. Do the law... Okay, so you need to do the quizzes, it looks like, then, to do anything else. Code of conduct. Get familiar with all accessible information about Gimli Larp on a website, Facebook page, Facebook group, WhatsApp group. Respect Gimli rules and game mechanics. Apply Gimli safety design system, see below. Assume good intentions and be kind, even or especially to those who have different perspectives. Cherish diversity. Be open and respectful to any kinds of differences. Expect a multilingual environment, but switch to the common tongue of Gimli, English. It's so strange, I find, that all LARPs, apart from a load, everybody should be Gimli. Yeah. Hi, I'm Gimli. Really? I'm Gimli too. I'm Gimli and so is my wife. It's really, really strange that a lot of these LARPs from around the world do... They speak English. When I think it would be... If I'm going to a LARP in Poland, I'd expect people to speak Polish, but I suppose if English is one of the most common languages in the world, then I suppose they're going to go for that, aren't they? Try to get in as many people as they can. Foster networking and new connections. Introduce people to each other. Listen actively, be clear and specific in your communication. Express your feelings and needs. Respect personal boundaries of all the participants of the event, players, organisers, NPCs. Remember about self-care. Drink water, sleep enough, respect your own personal boundaries and needs. In justified cases, the organisers have the right to ask participants to leave the event, e.g. disrespectful behaviour, or act accordingly to specific situations in case of emergency and evacuation. At the event's location, it's forbidden to use any kind of physical and psychological violence. Use or be under influence of alcohol, drugs, or any other psychoactive substances. Vape or smoke both traditional and electronic cigarettes in the LARP area and in the common spaces of the farm. So no smoking, no drinking. Damage any part of the infrastructure, including equipment and other materials. Litter or damage any part of the natural environment, living branches, streams, ponds. LARP has a player association connected to Sverog, giving the players an insurance and power over the grants from Sverige. Swedish law applies to all participants during the whole duration of the event. Wow. I think that sounds pretty cool. It's you who decides your own experience and also lets others choose their own. No one should force anyone to do anything. You should always be able to choose, not to be exposed to, e.g. magic, combat, touch, kidnapping, knocking unconscious, etc. Always give your in-game opponent a choice to choose. Your character dies only if you decide to allow it. I like that. So, if you're running around like that and a kid slaps you on the back, you could choose to die from it. Could you imagine that? Someone with a baby. Go, high five. High five. Go, ah, dead. That would be fun. What you see is what you get. Gimli is a low imagine or low fantasy, meaning we only allowed those fantasy expressions that can be convincingly embodied. In practice, this means we have limits on what fantasy, races, and magical abilities you can play. Clearly definable groups. Every player should belong to one of the groups, and every group is required to have visual uniformity. Being a beginner-friendly LARP, it is important to be able to quickly understand which group someone belongs to. This way, each of the groups can also get intrigue and connected to the main narrative. I want to play this LARP. No alcohol. No drugs. But yeah, nothing like that at all. So you're just there for the LARP. We aspire to plenty of opportunities for combat, supported by a healing system. Our healing times are short, 1 to 3 hours, and fighting rules are fairly simple. We value diversity, but with it comes responsibility. This is why we value transparency, appreciate managing expectations, and have a safety system. Gimme LARP lasts for 3 days and strives for all-round immersion. We prefer if most players sleep in and are therefore always in character. Besides the big in area, we also have extensive off area called South, where you should go if you want to do anything that does not fit into our fantasy world. I'm going to go south for a beer, please. Our vision is a community based on mutual respect, consent, and inclusivity. So this is the rules. Play for flow. Don't end the scene early. Don't blindly follow your objectives. Rather adapt to what others are doing and go with the flow. We are empowering the community. Do play to lose rather than winning. Focus on creating an amazing scene that is consensual. Don't be an arsehole. Be respectful. Obey the code of conduct. Read the content. Respect what is in mechanics and lore. Respect others. Be attentive to what the LARP is about. Don't be Sven with a sword. I wonder if that's our don't be the person who always has their father's sword and all of that. Don't forget to ask for consent. Consent matters in every aspect of the game. Poisoning, fighting, and touch. We have at least one medical responsible person who will present themselves at the main meeting. Shout for help in ABC conditioning. Breathing, bleeding, shock. Otherwise, go to the kitchen in the main red house and ask for help. In Swedish, we say skarp skada, sharp injury, meaning it's a real injury, not acting. If you can handle it in an in-way and limp out of the play area while still in character. If you get seriously hit or see someone that needs attention, ask for help from the organiser. That's all medical stuff. Be safe and feeling unsafe. Being safe and feeling safe are two different things. Being safe while feeling a bit unsafe is adventure. One can get injured emotionally and physically. It's every participant's job to keep this event safe and look after each other. How are we feeling about this one, chat? I'm quite curious. People do get injured every year in this LARP. The most common injuries are cuts and wounds, blood, burns, sprayed ankles. What the organiser fear the most is that someone would fall and get spine or head injuries, eye injuries mainly from running in the forest and getting a branch in the eye. Well, no, I'm just curious about how people who are watching feel about this LARP. Fire can do injury to nature, animals, infrastructure. There's a lot of safety, so I think there's a lot of protection of the land here. So if there is a big injury, something that could be life-threatening or at least lead to long-lasting injuries, has never happened at Gimli. Or is it Gimel? I don't think LARP is any more dangerous than playing rugby. It's important to minimise risks, but you can't eliminate it. No, If you're medically trained, including CPR, and you know what to do, do it. Someone must immediately get the main medic responsible. If you're the first person at the scene. If there is blood coming out of the person, stop the blood from going out now. I shouldn't laugh. Hospital is 30 minutes away. Jesus. They are very, very... Yeah. Trust, role-playing immersion, and alibi require a community of trust. So, I'm only halfway down. Yeah, okay. I can't go back. Let's just go back, because, I mean, that's a lot. It's a decent-sized group. I mean, it's... 200 players, 3.5 full days of game. There's a lot of Svens with swords there. Oh, we've missed this one. Can I play a bounty hunter? No. Can I use magic? Yes, if you're an approved magician. Can I buy special food? Oh, look at that! Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. It's worth being like massively prepared, because you know that media. Right, I want to have a look at Facebook. God, it's all bloody Facebook. I don't want Facebook. I hate Facebook. Okay. The venue. Is it just... Okay, this practical is all the same. Ooh. Well, there we go. So it's a bit of a travel. But it looks... Is there... No. That's... I mean, it looks very cool. Easy. Oh, I've lost it now. Oh well. So, yeah. I mean, you'd go for the... How far is it from the train station? Because, I mean, let's face it, if you're going, you're flying into... Well... Oslo? Stockholm? I'll go from Malmo. There's none. Okay. Come on. There's no public transport at all. So it looks like you're... It looks like you're driving. But, right, an hour and a quarter. So it's not too bad. It could be worse. Parking fee, travel. Oh, I just need to scroll down a bit. The nearest train, Gothenburg Central. Okay. So the local bus 841, and then you're there. Yeah, you could hire a car when you go there. There's a living eco community where people live year round doing such thing as natural building and small scale farming with some animals. There's a lot of nature and adventure activities happening here. Ooh. The area is divided into an off-game area with the main house and many sheds, which we live in, and a social food garden. There are some fields and sheep. The in-game area is about 7 hectares, contains rocky hills, grassy fields, forests, few ponds, but most importantly of all, it contains around 20 structures that create the Gimli fantasy lands. Every player is responsible for solving their own sleeping arrangements. Bring your own tent, rest in a place in the shared in tent. Needs to be pre-booked. I think you're not allowed to expose any off items in the game area at any times. Do not litter and clean up after yourself. Rent a place in the shared off tent. No showers. Use the sea. It's only 800 meters away. Right, I need to get the map back up again. That's I mean, yeah, I think that's great. Just gonna go and have a quick shower. I'm walking down to the sea. So if that's it, there's structures there. I mean, that's amazing, isn't it? It's going to be beautiful. It does seem a tad over 800 meters. Yeah, well, this is 500 feet is an inch. Measure distance. Oh, come on. Why are you doing this? Right, that's 2,000 feet. 970 meters. And it looks like if you want to get to the sea, or unless it's this bit over here, but it looks like you're walking through people's like property. Yeah, and that's literally as the crow flies. So down the road, through someone's garden. Fuck me. That's very. I wouldn't mind going swimming. I'm not doing ablutions in the sea. That doesn't seem fair on the fish. Yeah. Okay. No sanitary use the sea. Believe it or not, but a lot of players on a fancy adventure LARP in nature do not shower during the LARP. It may be full summer and very hot, and you may run and fight, but it's not that awful as it may sound. If you need to clean your body, the sea is only 800 meters away, which you get to enjoy the Swedish seaside after only a 15-minute walk. Welcome to the medieval times. No, not been hedge hopping for a very, very long time. That's interesting. It could be an interesting one, couldn't it? As your group, you decide, okay, we've done this. We're all going to go for a bit of a dip together. It's a way of getting clean. Have a little bit of a swim and a bit of a refreshing. The salty skin and hair feeling, yuck. Yeah, I suppose in that situation, if you're running around like that, it's a case of, do I want to be hot and sweaty, or do I want to be, yes, wet and salty? I've heard about these parties, and that's all I'm saying. Which LARP we're looking at? This is called Gimli. Gimli? Gimli? I don't know. Gimli, I think I'm going to call it. It's in Sweden. So, and also, hello Momo, how are you doing? This is it. Gimli. It's in, yes, miles away in Sweden. All the way up there. So, that's where we are. That's where my daughter is. And my wife is. I'm good. Sick but good. Oh no, that sucks. That sucks. I'm just recovered from con flu. From MCM in London. So don't dox you. You can't zoom in from that. Besides, if someone turned up at my front door, I think they'd be in for a shock. But yeah, keep wrapped up. Plenty of hot fluids. That's how that goes. Best thing. So what can you play? This is the big one, isn't it? This is what we want to see. Actually, I want to see the village. I want to see what it looks like. Eat some soup. Yes, I love oxtail soup. There's no conversation. They're having a staring competition. This is what they're doing. Gimleby is the only village in the Gimli area and the only place where people live all year round. The village was founded years ago by Tjalv. Halve? Who knows? The Jarl of Baldersheim Norse. Inspiration. Medieval village. Colours and costume and visual traits. Brown and beige and saffron yellow. Stay away from too much blue, red and green. See, this is what would be good. Are they doing the village? Are they setting it all up so that you are living in that world where you can actually sit down and do some like woodworking, some carpentry. You could go off and you can tend to the sheep. You could do all of this. Upper class, 7 silver a day. Mayor's first advisor, the herald, council members elected by the villagers, ambassador at the big council, official tradesperson, master of the treasury, master of international affairs. Middle class, bard of Gimmelby, representatives. Low class, hunter of the village, handicrafters, pottery, blacksmiths, sewing, fire master, lighting fires and lamps, selling firewood, off-roll, strategy game representative. I would go for bard because I would want to be the very first bard that they actively removed. I would want to go down in history of this game where they say, oh, do you remember that one bard we had turn up? Yeah, oh, the one we executed for being that bad. Yeah, that one. That would be... I mean, that's character goals right there, isn't it, at the end of the day? I think that would be a lot of fun. Yeah. The gate and the wall have been finished and the village has been hard at work raising their great hall. Gimmelby Guard has been established. Last year the mayor was kidnapped and later sacrificed. Wow. The villagers were enraged and tried to take revenge on the Norsemen. Okay. That's cool. I mean, so you're all... So you got the Academy, the Westmark. Okay. Okay. The people of the Saxon kingdom have a medieval culture transitioning from their old gods to the faith of Diomodron. It's okay, great. The people of the Saxon kingdom are fairly peaceful, have for a long time tried their best to stay out of Westmark intrigues and Norse conflicts. They have settled for trying to provide for their people through major trades of coffee and grain. Yeah, I'm alright with that. Have a nice coffee. See how that looks. Diomodron, yeah, just a stand-in for Christianity. I think so. So you better go back to its glory despite recurring attacks on their borders. Turquoise and yellow. Trade, diplomacy, family bonds, arts. It's a kingdom. So there's Saxion. That's all in Swedish. That's cool. Turn up, get hammered, get banned, become part of the law as the drunken monster that people tell their kids to stay away from. But yeah. Saxon history. See, I mean, yeah. Get in touch with them and say we want to play Saxons. Can we? Ooh. Norse. Open. Anyone can join. Closed. Any friends of the group members can join. Active. The group will come to next Gimli. Inactive. The group will not come to next Gimli or not enough players to fill the group. Baldersheim. Open. Active. Please join. Quite like the look of his axe up at the back here, like the third from the left. No previous LARP experience is required to play in this faction. Based on the Vikings from the Scandinavian area. Leather, fur, brown. Beige, brown cloth is common. In battle they carry matching round shields. Religion, the old gods. Possible roles: Jarl, soldier, hunter, scout, treasurer, diplomat, army chief, servant, slave, shaman, scribe, historian. The last few years, the Baldersheim tribe has been part of the Great Norse nation under King Halfdan of the Borodal tribe. For most people, life hasn't changed and the tribe remains quite autonomous, unless called upon by their king. Internally, they are governed by their Jarl. It's it'd be. It's. I mean, if it's a LARP for new players, then it's going to be very, very straightforward. Dangafir. But it's the same. Faction culture, songs, games, sayings, some other. How do we earn money? How do we go to war? How religious? Family tree. Yeah. Borodal, inactive. Hey, that looks fun. The foolish man thinks he will live forever if he keeps away from fighting, but old age won't grant him a truce, even if the axe does. In leader Jarl Finn. They could look quite cool. It's Vikings, isn't it? So yeah, the Wintermark kit will work well. Okay, so this is where we have the potential for problems. Right. It's a very small one. And probably... I love the idea of a specifically new player targeted LARP. The big fest LARPs can be so intimidating for folk. Even though people are usually so welcome once they get there. Mine won't. Yeah. Other human groups. Okay, it could be interesting. I mean, oh yeah, something that I want to do. Like all my to go with the charity stuff, I want to do a charity LARP. To raise money for some charities, and I think it'd be a lot of fun to do. So, Shadow Rangers. Did you ever want to be Aragorn's little brother or sister? No. So that's that one done then. No. They know all the parts of Gimli. They're Rangers. So inspiration: Robin Hood, the Dunedain, the Black Watch, hood, cape, braces, short bow, white arrows, no armor. I'm hungry. Oh, yours. Oh, they said no red. So my winter. No, you're. Wow, yeah, you're in the Dunnings, aren't you? So yeah, your kit won't fit it at all. In the maze, one does not simply walk into the maze. Okay. The Kumo clan, based on feudal Japan, Edo era. Okay. I always get very wary around anyone doing anything around like ancient Japan and stuff like that, because it's always tacky. And you and if people don't do it with respect, the weeb nation. Yeah, if it's not done with respect and it's not done properly, then it's just fucking racist. So yeah, I would always just say, just don't. The history of the temple of the Diomodron goes back further in the year 669. The twin hermits, sister and brother. Okay. I don't really know what that look is. The Catholic Church, Faith of the Seven, High Sparrow. Anything white and gold, yellow if need be. We have a few tabards for the group. The South Continent. Clanlands. They hate and fear the ocean. Burnt Island. That's a place in Scotland. Land of nomad horse people. Something like the Mongols or the Dothraki. There are many tribes ruled by an overlord. Burnt Island's Guild of Magicians. The Wolves. Fanatic, religious, militant Old Norse followers. This year played by a young, enthusiastic group that needs more players. If you are between 15 and 18, you may want to join this group. It's a group of kids. I'm wondering if that split die is in character to represent the dual nature of the deities. I have no idea. This is a Google Doc. You need access. I'm too old for this group. It's fucking ableist, man. How dare? How very dare they? Thank you, Beth. Nomads. Driven out, a genocide from Griffin's land by Griffins. Become a travelling people. Their origins from Norse, but formed their own culture in the 1800s and stayed behind when the Norse returned south. Okay. Forest people. Okay. Yikes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that it's not. Yeah. I mean, that's. I wonder if this lot. Yes, because a lot they do. They're wearing like the bare minimum. I wonder if they walk down to the sea to have a shower. Yes, they almost are. It does feel a bit over the line, yeah. The merchant house. Okay. Yeah. Outlaws. Ah. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, the kids. So I mean, there's a whole faction for kids. So I wonder if it's like the kids bit are over there and the naked people are kept miles. So it's miles apart. You can't see my hands, but you know, they'd never survive Nipplegate. You are not wrong. So this is the people who want to be an assassin. Mixed, but make sure you are religious. Robin Hood, but darker and less honourable. Colours black and maybe a little brown. Do not wear braces. Too much green. Too many bows. One must not mistake you for rangers. Okay. It's an interesting one. Very off topic. But folks, I've got a cat in my lap. Yeah. Well done. Yeah. All the way back up to the top. Could create a new faction. Groups of price hunters or general mercenaries only affiliated with a faction. One of the cornerstones of the Gimli concept is that each player must belong to a group that is easily identifiable. Clear identifier and colours. She rarely comes laying. Okay, I'm very happy for when she does. Excellent. That's good. See, I think if we could get exactly the hefty fam. If we could get all of a load of us together, and say we're all going to come over for a one-off. I mean, to be honest, you could just contact them and say, look, we all want to come over for a one-off. There isn't a nation there that we fancy joining. Say, could we work something out? Kitty attention is the best. Mine has been unusually social the last few days. I'm hoping he's just being nice and I don't need to be concerned. Yeah. So, I mean, NPCs, dark forces, orcs. But why are they the bad guys, though? Why dark forces? Dark elves. There's a theme at the moment. Jesus Christ. No. Please. No. Just. Fucking hell. Why? Ugh. This looked really cool. Okay. Oh, I do love that. Thank you for the bits. I'll call you Bean. Thank you, Bean. They were doing so well. Yeah. Elves. Dwarves. It's all very stereotypical. Playstyles. Gold, drinking, elf hate, trade. Magic, scouting, archery. Hobbits. Hobbits. Barefoot and unarmed. Eat well, sleep well, drink well. Second breakfast, song and dance. Handicraft, parties, good times, trade. I mean, that has kind of thrown me, isn't it? To be honest, not gonna lie. Did it say if they were closed or something? Because I think if it says inactive, they will not come. So orcs are active. inactive, and drow are inactive. Right, okay, so they're not coming. It's it's a mix, isn't it, between parts of world history and Lord of the Rings. So that's interesting. The orc being the bad guys is just part of the Lord of Thunder, but the Dark Elves is a bit off. I mean, yeah, that's talking about the orcs is a whole thing in itself. But yeah, I get a bit tired of it because there's a LARP that I was talking to when I was in Copenhagen, and their entire LARP is there is a lot of questionable stuff there, definitely. And that LARP was an orc LARP, and everybody played orcs and trolls, and it was all about having fun. It was all positivity. So while it was questionable. I mean, orcs are just questionable. This was very, um, yeah, yeah. But that one, I mean, yeah, I can't remember what it was called. They did tell me. I mean, to be honest, oh right, okay. This is the overview. Westmark. I mean, to be honest, if we were going to go to it, get a load of people together, I think get as many people as humanly possible, and everyone turns up and plays a hobbit, and the hobbits take over. And that, I mean, I think the only saving grace for them for this is that the questionable ones are closed or inactive. They are not coming, or not enough players. So I'm hoping that it's because they're not actually there. But yeah, I'd hope that it's because the people have just chosen not to play them anymore, and they just haven't removed them from the website. Uh, the skin people. I can't remember, what were they called. Was it the Clanlands? No. Can't remember the name. No, I can't. It's going to be Borodal, isn't it? I don't think they were the Norse ones, were they? They were other. Other groups. Can anyone remember? Other human groups. Okay, we'll just go through. Forest people. Open but inactive. So not coming. So, yeah. But I think, I mean, we just don't know, do we, about all of that sort of stuff. So But the behind the scenes, so you could be an NPC. I can't click on it. And that, but I think it could be quite fun. I think I would. I think before doing anything, I would contact them just to say these bits are a bit problematic. If they said, "Yeah, we're yeah, people don't play those or do anything." Several currencies. The in coins marked red, stealable. Gold, 10 silver or 100 copper. Silver, 1/10 of a gold. Oh, it's red on one side. Oh, wonderful. So if anyone came to Comic Con, these coins are the Epic Armory coins. So, and I've got, by the front door, I've got a chest with 1,000 of them in it. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So you spend money to buy these coins with the F on them, the rune on them, and they are worth real world money. And then you use it to buy food and drink. That's quite interesting. So your nation is already born. Yeah. So I think, I mean, that's quite interesting. Adults receive 8 silver in the in coins. Children receive half. Kings and noble maybe 5 times. But if you're rich, you cannot buy all the cider anyway. There should be enough for all. So there is alcohol. You drinks and inns for taverns, although mostly will only accept F coins. You can sell handicrafts and other things for in money or even F coins. Keep the money flowing. Charge for everything. Camp inhabitants pay 2 silver a day in tax. So you get 8 silver and you're there for 3 days. 3.5 days. So that's all your money gone. If you want to go to another camp, you have to pay a silver. Oh, it's just suggestions. Alright, okay. So essentially, you've lost all your money immediately. A day's pay, 5 to 10 silver. Oh yeah, of course, there are jobs, aren't there, as well? Rent a small weapon a day. Transport a coffin from that. 2 gold. A lovely snack. Okay. I mean, it's interesting. Owning a mine provides you money. You also got money for, yeah, so you get your job as well. Jesus, for a second there I thought that was Kit. But it's just lack of a beard. Here be dragons. Strategy games, land ownership and conquest. Oh my god. Whoever keeps messaging me, please. If you want to sign a piece of land, you'll have to buy it, set up a contract with the previous owner, or challenge them to a fight over it. At 9 o'clock on the battlefield, the defender must die if the battle will be man to man, a duel, or free rules come en masse and bring mercenaries and alliances. Person or a group can buy land. The price is up to the seller. Must be at least 10 gold. If I steal it back, buy it back, challenge to the thief. Okay, so there are... If you're not a thief, don't steal. You want to keep things in circulation. Note the group Griffin has the courage. You cannot steal their costume, shield, etc. There is a thieves' competition going on. Who can steal the most? Thieves are spread out in all groups and have normal roles, jobs. The Masters of the Thieves Guild live secretly in a group and has a daytime job. Secretly, they organise the Thieves Guild. There is a secret thieves camp where they meet. They can also sleep there in character. If there is a law function in Gimbleby, any court thief should be brought before the court. If you want to play a thief, contact the organisation for exact rules. Do not tell anyone that you are planning this role. I want to play a thief. I'd want to play a thief. That would be so much fun. That would be hilarious. A group of 20-odd hobbits all turning up, nicking everything. Oh dear. Jeez. And that's the refs. That's cool. I mean, what do people think? I mean, would people be interested in potentially doing this? I think it could be a laugh. I mean, maybe instead of turning up to Larps, like me just doing up one-off and stuff like that on my own and that, turn up. I arrived late. Hi, Steph. It is in Sweden. There we go. If I can get the finances of a Would-Be Game, yeah, same. I think, what is? Ooh, building your character 101. Name, basic identity, should belong to a faction. Okay. Bit of the unexpected. Yeah. Practical. When? Tuesday afternoons onwards. Larps starts at 10 on a Wednesday night. Finishes on Saturday at midnight. Sunday is cleanup. I arrived in time to see the naked people. Of course you did. Like a radar. So it looks like, is it once a year, maybe? Or they'll announce this at some point for next year, I guess. But I think it could be a lot of fun. I'll close down all the other ones that I was looking at. I quite like. I mean, I'll contact them first to make sure that some of the more problematic bits are not used anymore. But I think it could be a lot of fun. Perhaps this is something we should start doing as a community. Did it say a price? No. Do the quizzes. Pay the participation fee. That's all it says. That's all it says. I'd have to contact them and ask. We do not ever want to see your mobile phone in the game area. Excellent. Like it. On board. Can Empire please say the same thing? Do not bring your pets. Bring your handicraft and music, but all tools and instruments must be in medieval fantasy-like. You can get hurt. If you need transport to the hospital and an ambulance is not coming, we have limited ability to drive you there, but rest assured that if the ambulance is not coming, that only means it is not as urgent as you might think. We could drive you to the hospital, but we'll charge you €50 for it. Emotional safety, that's good. They've got stuff like that. Tailored empowerment, safety. That's all good. Yeah, personally more interested to dig into British LARPs more before other foreign ones, but I find trying new LARPs abroad generally cool. I mean, yeah, I want to look into a lot more. And I'm finding like international LARPs at the, interesting. So I think having a look at those. Ugh. Look at that chin. Horrible face. I think having a look at not just international, well, not mainland Europe or anything like that, then it could be quite fun to do all of these sorts of stuff. For me, Empire will already be an international one, so you won't have any budget to spend on others. Yes, food cooked over... Cocked. Did it say... Oh, no. And I closed the tab. I am distraught. Food... They've cocked it. Cock it. Where are you from, Benji? Where are you travelling from? So if Empire's an international one for you, it means you're Belgium. Nice. Oh, whereabouts? I love Belgium. I really, really do. It's, yeah. I like your beer. Bruges is close to Leuven. Okay. Yeah. I love Bruges. The history and the beer. And the history. But also the beer. Yeah, Bruges is my favourite. I was lucky enough that a certain panda for my birthday a couple of years back bought me a case of beer and a pint glass. So it didn't take long for it to go, but it's lovely. It's absolutely beautiful. I do love it. So, oh dear. Right, I'm gonna call it there. I really enjoyed that. We'll have a look at Because one that I do want to go to in this country, I want to go to Dumnoni. I'll check the laws on being allowed alcohol. If it's allowed, I can bring you some. Oh, you'd like be my favourite person forever. Sounds like you need to find a LARP in Belgium then. I do. I mean, we can have a look at that. I'll make a list, and we'll start looking through them all. But I mean, Belgium's just, yeah, Belgium's a beautiful country. I do love it. All right, so we're gonna raid. Who are we gonna raid? I've tried. Can't find anything that looks fun. Well, I think a lot of it, or the ones that do, are in French. Oh, right, okay. We'll have to have a look. Well, yeah. Fuck off, Salt. You bastard. But it's coming back, though, mate. It is coming back. Yeah, we'll have a look at it all and stuff. But it would be nice to have a look at other LARPs and around the world. Obviously, I've got a long list. A long list of ones I want to go to. So, right, who are we going to raid? Do we raid... Oh my god, what is that? Someone is streaming themselves, just going shopping. It's crazy. Search and filter. English. Category. Should we have a look at the tabletop players? See what's going on there? It is coming back, so I'll make the joke. Okay, I'll let you off then. Viewers. Low to high. That's in French. That one's called Pillage Idiot. They look quite cool. Telling Tales RP. Call of Cthulhu. There's a... But we are international. Yes, thank you. Telling Tales RP. They've got 4 people watching. And someone is streaming from their kitchen, and it is an amazing backdrop. So we are going to have to do that. Go and pick it. Go and build them up. Go and give them some love. That's amazing. Yeah, that's awesome. Go and give them some love. Thanks for watching, everyone. I love it. I love doing this. Love chatting LARP. So go and give them some. Yeah, go and pick them up. Much love. Speak to you all soon. Take care. Bazy Bay.